Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here, and I welcome you all to my December 2025 IELTS test prediction video. Okay, December is the last month of the year and IELTS is there, right? And many of you are going to get your desired bands and fly to your destination country in January, February, March. So 2026 is going to be a new year where you're going to start a new life in your favorite country by the grace of Almighty God. Well guys, let me tell you, my prediction is more like a guideline and what you have to do in the month of December, what to focus, what to prepare. I'll give you complete guideline for all 4 modules, okay? If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing and you must comment this video as well. First of all, I want you to write down your target band which you have in the month of December. For example, Asad Yaqub, band 8. Right, whatever your name is, along with that you need to write band score, your target band score, and I mean what you can see, you believe that and then you achieve that as well, right? Now let's get started. In the month of December, I'm going to give you this prediction for both computer delivered and paper delivered IELTS, all right? So somewhere paper delivered is available, somewhere it's not available, there is only computer delivered, so this prediction is for both. Well guys, as far as listening is concerned, in the month of December, according to my prediction, listening is going to be pretty straightforward. It will be like, it'll start with easy peasy sections, and then one section is going to be pain in the neck, and then finally part 4. As far as part 1 is concerned, it's going to be a routine dialogue in all the exams throughout the month of December, and the common question type is going to be one word and or a number. For this question type, what is written before the blank or after the blank, the synonym of that decides the answer, gives you the answer. My videos are readily available, and the good news is for the month of December, I have prepared a wonderful preparation plan. It's not prediction, it's a preparation plan. If you could not complete your IELTS preparation, or if you haven't started your IELTS preparation, this study plan is for you. You can contact us on WhatsApp and we'll give you all the details about study plan. In the message, just write study plan and you'll get the details. So listening part 1 is going to be easy peasy. You can just focus what is written before the blank or after the blank, and then you can find the answer. Some of my videos are already available on YouTube. They can help you. Listening part 2 is an audio commentary. So in December, there will be so many audio commentaries on social situation, right? And the questions which are important for listening part 2, they are number 1, multiple choice questions, where out of 3 you have to select 1. Then there can be maps as well, right? Although the frequency of map is less than before, but still they are there, right? And then there can be matching type of questions and double multiple choice questions as well, right? So you can practice. By the way, if you are computer delivered IELTS candidate, we have computer delivered IELTS listening and reading software where you can practice computer delivered IELTS course. There are 32 practice tests, and once you finish the test, you get your band score and you can review the test and you can see your mistakes as well. If you want to get the details about this 32 IELTS test study plan for computer delivered, contact us and we'll tell you all that, okay? Now, listening part 3 is the real pain. It's basically educational. Parts 1 and 2, they are social. Parts 3 and 4, they are educational. So the main difficulty in the month of December 2025 in listening is going to be part 3, where there will be multiple choice questions, single multiple choice questions, and double multiple choice questions. Along with that, there can be some matching type of questions as well. So be alert. In listening part 3, there is a dialogue between a tutor and a student, or 2 students are discussing their assignment and all that, and there are questions which you have to answer, okay? For listening part 3, I strongly suggest my YouTube videos. You have them on YouTube. You can solve complete tests with me. If you're not going to get the study plan, you can just do that as well. After that, let's talk about IELTS listening part 4. As far as part 4 is concerned, no matter how difficult listening part 3 is going to be in December, part 4 is going to give you some relaxation. Part 4 is a lecture where one person talks about anything, and most of the time this lecture is on some research, right? Science, technology, innovation and all that. And the common question type for December is one word only, or one word and or a number. Now remember, in listening parts 1 and 4 you have to do a little typing. Although the paper and pencil is available, paper and pencil are available on the table, you can write your answers there and then you can transfer, but it's a good idea to practice your typing, and the words are not very long. Sometimes answer can be as simple as map, okay, 3 letters only. So part 4 will not be that confusing in the month of December. If your target band is like 6, focus parts 1 and 4 and try to get full marks here, and then 2 and 3, if you get little marks there, you can even, if less marks, you can just cover that up, right? This is all about listening part of your IELTS preparation. Now let's talk about reading, okay, and academic reading, guys. For the month of December, according to my prediction, academic reading is going to be from simple to difficult, right? I don't want to scare you, but very recently one of my students appeared in academic reading. He prepared well, but he did not make it. He could not make it actually. They said, I was totally lost and my mind was blank and I didn't know what to do. So reading is a nightmare if you do not prepare. Okay, this is very, very important. Now, we offer online classes as well, by the way, and very recently we have launched this website, asadyaqub.com. On our website, we have Cambridge IELTS books, fully solved tests from 11 to 19. Academic reading, all solved tests. Listening, all solved tests. General training reading, all solved tests from 11 to 19. You will get computer practice test as well, computer delivered practice test, and along with there is a video, and these videos are not available on YouTube. If you want to get that, you can just contact us and we'll give you all the details. So reading part 1, according to my prediction, 2 question types are very important. One is one word only and second is true, false, not given. My advice is to start with one word only in all 3 passages. When you see one word only, start with that, okay? And then you can move on to true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, and all that. So in part 1, mostly with the passage you will get true, false, not given in one word only. And the good news is, for both question types, questions and their answers, they are in order, okay? So you can easily do, once you find one answer, read on, you'll find the next answer, read on, you'll find the next answer, and all that. Let's talk about academic reading part 2, which is going to be a little more difficult. In part 2, the first question type, which I call type B question, that is, which paragraph contains the following information. Now this question type is like you need to find a needle from the haystack, right? So for this, you need to do these questions at the end of the passage. First do type A questions. We've got true, false, not given, one word only, multiple choice, yes, no, not given, right? They are type A. So try to do type A first, and this question, which paragraph contains the following, do it last in that passage, not in the test, in that passage, okay? So for part 2, which paragraph contains the following information, sentence completion is in every section of IELTS reading. You will find there. Then multiple choice questions and list of headings is another important question type. For part 3, most important question type is matching, where you have to match the statements with scientists. And by the way, questions and passage, they are not in order, but the names of scientists and the passage, they are in order. So do it name wise instead of doing it question wise. And then you will find summary completion, yes, no, not given, okay? So in the month of December, overall reading is going to be moderate to difficult. When I say difficult, it may be part 2 or part 3, but part 1 and otherwise it's going to be fine, right? But I advise you to practice your reading, because reading can give you a shocking surprise. I know a student who got 6.5 in other 3 modules and only 4.5 in reading. So be careful with reading. That is why study plan. We have solve test from 11 to 19. So if you do one test a day in 36 days, you can complete that all. If you have less time, then you can do 2 tests a day. And we have handout for paper delivered and the test for computer delivered, which you can attend on your own. And at the end, you can review that as well. Now, let's talk about general training reading. According to my prediction, general training reading for the month of December is going to be easy peasy. The first 26, 27 questions are going to be true, false, not given, sentence completion, and which paragraph contains the following information, right? And then we've got part 3 of general training reading, which is the toughest part, and it is more like academic. And there we have questions like list of headings, sentence summary completion, mainly yes, no, not given, multiple choice questions. So it's going to be good. And we have a separate study plan for general training IELTS candidates, where we have books in PDF with the study plan. We have my writing book, my speaking book, and other stuff like that. Okay. Now let's talk about writing module. As far as writing is concerned, in the month of December for academic candidates, please focus opinion essays, discussion essays. And when I say opinion essay, every type of opinion essay, agree, disagree, do you think, do you believe, positive, negative development, advantages outweigh drawbacks, all 5 are opinion essays. And by the way, I have a book on writing module. In the book, there are 8 units, and in actual writing, there are 8 types of writing, 4 types for part 1. Report writing, 4 types for part 2. If you want to get the book separately, it is available in PDF form in all over the world, and in printed form like a book form in Pakistan only, right? So for academic writing, you need to focus all types of opinion essays, and you're not going to be disappointed. And when you write opinion essay, watch my other videos on essay writing, and you can see the number of paragraphs and what to write in each paragraph and all that stuff, right? That's important. I've given all these things systematically in my writing book, okay? Now, let's talk about writing task 1 for academic IELTS candidates. For academic IELTS candidates, in the month of December, I would strongly recommend 2 types of reports. One is graph with the trend. Trend means changes over time. There are the years, and the data moves, fluctuates and all that. And the second one is comparative graph, where the data is static and you have to compare prices of commodities and other stuff like that, right? So these 2 are important, although on their menu, they have process diagram, they have maps, but the frequency of maps and process diagrams, they are less than the other 2 ones, okay? The other 2s. So you need to focus a graph with trend and comparative graph. And we have these 2 types: vocabulary, sentences. Even we have templates in our writing book. You can enjoy those templates, use them wisely, and you can get good pen score, right? For general training writing, I would strongly suggest discussion essays and a double question essay. In a double question essay, sometimes they ask you for opinion and solution, sometimes suggestion and opinion and all that stuff. So you need to focus a double question essay. And for writing task 1 for general training, mainly focus formal letter and informal letter. Now they use the word email. So formal email or informal email pattern is same. There are 6 parts of letter writing, which you can just find in the study plan, or otherwise you can find them on YouTube in my videos. So this is all about writing. And for the month of December, for speaking, we have this book. And this book contains 130 full tests, and you are highly likely to be asked questions from this book, right? I mean, those 130 tests contain 130 speaking part 1 topics, 130 cue cards, and there are questions with answers, and these answers are going to get 9 band. Although you're not going to memorize any answer, but you can just read an answer and then you can imitate that type of answer, that this is the standard answer which is going to get me 7, 8 or 9, and I have to speak like that. And you can copy some phrases, you can copy vocabulary. So this book is basically a guest book for speaking. That is why I call it examiner's book for IELTS speaking. Well guys, December is going to be the month which is going to get you your desired band. and you're going to get your desired band. Then in January you'll apply, and March intake, February intake, whatever your intake is, inshallah you're going to be there. And once you reach your destination country, once you get your desired band, do send me your TRF, IELTS TRF, and your picture in your destination country, and I would actually love to answer that, right? All the best. Be with me all the time, and remember, IELTS is going to form your future, and your future is very important for you at the moment. I also teach IELTS online all over the world. And we have in-campus IELTS classes in Lahore, Pakistan, in Gulberg, Lahore, and in Johor Town, Lahore. Along with that, we have digital books on IELTS reading and IELTS listening. Then we have study plans. Okay, along with that, we have books on IELTS. So we offer study visa consultancy as well. If you want to get yourselves evaluated, you can contact us for all these things. And if you want to book your IELTS exam in Pakistan, you can contact us, and you don't have to go anywhere. While staying home without any hassle, we will book appropriate IELTS test for you, whatever it's UKVI, non-UKVI, standard IELTS, and all that. Okay, so all the best. I wish you best of luck and your desired band. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.